Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Monday, February 11th, 2013. I am Astrologer David Palmer, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Wow, we are drifting out to sea, baby, on a new boat. Woo! Into the direction that Spirit is taking us. That's right, because we got all this big Pisces energy. We've got Mercury, we got Mars, we got Neptune, we got Chiron, we got the moon, we got it all hanging out. Really big party here. And this is us to trust in Spirit. But most importantly, today is such a powerful day because we have Mars and Chiron in conjunction. So this is really strong energy to really courageously step into the wounds in our life, our deep sensitivities right now, really charge forward through them. But this can also be energy where we can let them destroy us and conquer us over. So we need to learn today to step over any wounds we have in our life, to trust in Spirit, to go with the flow. The other thing is Mercury today and the moon are going to make a perfect conjunction, so we come into a lot of understanding where we're at emotionally, of the flow that we want to move with in our life emotionally. What is it that we are exposing as well? That's because a perfect trine is happening with Saturn. Oh my gosh, Saturn is having to only deliver truth right now. And the truth is happening in many ways. Truth in our relationships, truth in our value systems, and I'll get to that in a second. But the main truth is the understanding of where the flow is in our life. As long as you are deep inside of what your true energy is, your true desires, this is where the universe wants us to flow with. It's like, here, I'm willing to give you all the grounding, I'm willing to give you all of the foundation you need in your life and make it reality as long as it's within your truth. Go with the flow. And you know what? Where has Saturn been squaring? Venus, right before here, Valentine's Day. I talked about it on Friday. Here we are. The exact square happened actually technically last night on Sunday night, but here we are on Monday, kind of probably in your life, you're like, wow, relationship stuff. What is the dealio here? Well, number one, we are dealing with our truth and partnerships, the blocks that are coming in between, how we can connect. We're learning some deep, intense boundary lessons with our partnerships and the commitments we want to make. We're also having to find new ways to juice up our electric energy and make sure we find the value in ourselves and the value in our partnerships. This is excellent energy for you really to see the truth and be like, yeah, this is the blocks in my partnership, this is the blocks in myself of how I give love, or these are the blocks in your partnerships of how that you're receiving love back. I mean, this is really intense energy where the truth's really out on the table for you, and you have to start asking yourself, are the relationships in your life, the value systems you're in your life, are they going with the flow of your truth? Is the relationships in your life in the flow? This is where the flow is only going to take everything that goes with it that is within the truth of your own destiny, your own true, energetic, emotional sense. You know, our emotions are telling us everything right now. It really is true. If you emotionally go, I don't know about this, or F that, or whatever, that's real. That's real. This is where you just got to be real, baby. You just got to be 100% real. If you want to screw that, you go screw it. If you don't want to go, then you don't go. There's no in between. That's what the flow's like. As you're on the flow, it's just like, oh, is that fish cool? Is that fish cool? Should I do this? Should I do that? You just go. And this is where we have to go. We have to understand, we know where we're going as far as what our emotions are pulling us into, what the mystical side is pulling us into, what the epiphanies are telling us, what all the dreams in our life are telling us, because dreams right now have been crazy. I guarantee you've had some really crazy dreams. And you know what? This is where the energy is pulling us into, and we need to go with it. You just need to go. If that's not working, then it's not. You know what? That value's not in the right place. That relationship's not in the right place. Go with the flow, baby. Go. But we come from compassion. This is where the compassion is built on our desires. We're also learning in our relationship to draw the boundaries. Yes, this works, that doesn't work, you know, and let's draw that line. This is where it can be hard though. This can be a pressure point. This is where, you know what, the solid, you know, structure that we really like in partnerships is not there. It's because we need to draw new lines. And this can be hard, but it creates the new lines in your life you can draw. And right before Valentine's Day, you know, I gotta say, Valentine's Day really is not a very Aquarian holiday. It's more of called Friendship Day, I would say. You know, one thing, we can put all our love, buy all the chocolates, buy all the hearts, but I guarantee you it doesn't feel as good as like, you know, just some random night when you just take off all the clothes and put it, you know, down and really tell somebody you love them. It really is this like day that I think has been taken in the wrong, you know, energy. This is where we can find how to be better partners with ourselves, start to become one, start to understand more of the friendship role in a relationship. I mean, that's my own role or view of partnership and Valentine's Day. But today, So you're going to be dealing with those relationships. What are the new boundaries in the partnerships? What are the commitments you want to make? And most importantly, the commitment to the flow has to be within your truth. And this is where the universe will materialize your dreams, materialize this intuition you need to go with. This is where you need to follow your gut 100%. Please follow your gut. Listen to your emotions. Don't be wounded. Don't let your old wounds come back and haunt you today. Don't let your mind haunt you. We're still dealing with a heavy mind issue. What are we doing? We are learning to expand our minds to not get in the way and kink the flow in our lives. This is a lot like a garden hose that goes, whack, you know, and then nothing comes out. This is where our mind is the kink. It's the kink that lets us flow with the universe. Imagine the universe is this awesome water slide, you know, where the water goes. They used to have this awesome water park called Wild Rivers where I used to go. And what was that ride called? White Black, I forgot. It was so awesome, but they would take like 1,000 gallons of water and go, are you ready? And then you go, yeah, and you go, woo, and it would just blast you down. And you know what it is? It's like, you need to see that your mind will kink it all. The relationships in your life right now that aren't built off your truth, that aren't built off your new boundaries in your life of what you truly desire will be the kink. You need to electrify yourself and get into this energy. The value systems that you hold on to have value in your life. You need to try new ones out. You need to try ones that are built for you to do your best, to really feel the electricity in your life, the energy that vibrates with your own vibration. What vibrates with you? And that comes with your relationships especially. This comes with your own values in your life. So we are having to re-vibrate, we are having to re-go before we get pushed off. Once the sun enters Pisces, I'm telling you, this will be the most magical, weirdest, craziest, you know, I can't even tell you how weird things are about to get here in the next week. This week is so freaking powerful. We just had the big, you know, year of the snake now on Sunday, and here we are on Monday, and we got the last couple weeks here, not even couple weeks. We're only like a little bit away, about a week away left from all the planets direct. You know, we got Saturn, which is ready to go retrograde. So the universe is giving us all this energy to build this new foundation, and don't mess with this. When it comes to relationship, you're setting in stone right now what it's going to be like for the most of the summer. You're setting it in stone. Saturn does not mess around. When he builds a line, and he, especially in Scorpio, he holds to them. So if you want to be real with yourself and your partnerships, and if you want to be real with where you want to go on your magical journey in your life, this is a day more than ever in the next couple days where you take this dead seriously. Draw some new lines if you want them to be in concrete, because once he goes retrograde, I'm sorry, you're left with him, and you got to rethink the lines you drew in your life with your relationships, and this is all summer. So I know it can be hard. I'm not telling you go break up with people or whatever, but I'm telling you, you want to go on the magical journey in your flow, baby, and to go with the universe and trust in spirit and not let your mind get in the way? Your gut knows, your truth knows. And if that's stay together, get married, or break up, do it, baby. Well, I want to tell you guys some awesome news as well, because I'm doing an amazing workshop on March 22nd through 24th up in Washington, right outside of Portland, Oregon. It's at an amazing place called Skamania. It's called ascending-hearts.com. I'm going to be promoting it all the way up till March 22nd. If you actually buy a ticket, you can get a really great deal right now. There's huge stuff that we're giving away as well, so check it out. I'm giving away a free reading as well on the site, ascending-hearts.com. It's going to be amazing. There's some amazing practitioners there. And if you want a one-on-one reading with me until then, you can always book at my website, david-palmer.com. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Draw those lines, baby. Go with the flow. Know where you're going. And don't let the wounds bite you in the ass. You bite the ass back in the womb, baby. Arr! I'll see you guys tomorrow.